We begin with some breaking news. Another brush fire sparked in Manhattan, this one burning along the Harlem River Drive.
Firefighters on the scene right now where it's been burning for about 2 hours. It's happening in Highbridge Park. This is in Washington Heights. Alecia Reid is live near the scene. Alecia.
That's right, Maurice and Christine. This is a very active situation right now. Firefighters continue to arrive on scene, and you can see the smoky conditions all around me. But behind me, you can see a team of firefighters that got here moments ago, and they are fighting the flames from the sidewalk. We could also see them through the brush putting water to the flames. We're waiting to get updates from the FDNY, but what we know right now is that the brush fire extends from West 155th Street to West 170th Street off the Harlem River, covering about 10 acres. We just got that update moments ago. And right now, Harlem River Drive South and 8th Avenue Harlem River Drive South interchange is closed to vehicular traffic. So there are a lot of cars having to turn around right now and maneuver the road closures. As you can imagine, this is the height of rush hour, and drivers can expect those delays and heavy smoke in the area. This fire comes on the same day the FDNY announced its new brush fire task force. That's in response to the ongoing drought and surge of wildfires across the boroughs. The team is made up of fire marshals, fire inspectors, and tactical drone units, and the goal is to help prevent future brush fires. The task force was in the Bronx today investigating a fire area in Van Cortlandt Park before this fire broke out, and the NYPD drone unit is above the fire right now. I want to show you just how dry the conditions are out here. Right next to me, you can see how dry these leaves are. You can touch them and see how easily it breaks. That's it, just that easily, guys. And so the fire spread in moments from 3 acres, and now we're hearing 10 acres in just a matter of maybe an hour or two. People in the area have been told to keep their windows closed because it is so smoky out here. And again, we are waiting for updates from the FDNY, and we will bring those to you as soon as we get them. Live in Washington Heights, Alecia Reid, CBS News, New York.
The brush and everything around it bone dry.
Okay, thank you, Alecia. And from up above, Dan Rice in Chopper 2. Alecia talked about smoke and traffic. Dan, what do you see?
And Maurice, we're looking over here from the Bronx now to help out the fire department. We're 2 miles away over by Claremont Park in the Bronx there, because they do have the drone unit out there as well as trying to communicate with each other. But look on the side there of the park, and you can see the flashlights of the firefighters that are scattered all throughout that park. Of course, that's making it very difficult for these firefighters to be able to access different areas. Down at the bottom of your video here, that's the Harlem River Drive. We've been talking about the traffic down there. Firefighters are set up on the highway, and only one lane squeezing by through that area over there, and because of that, we'll swing the camera back towards the GWB. That's the ramp that comes off the George Washington Bridge. So obviously you do have a lot of traffic to contend with because of the fire department activity there. And also, as we come back over here to the fire scene, we had seen the firefighters using their tower ladders to spray water over the fire itself. So obviously a lot of activity around the area. As we get into nightfall here, you can see with all the flashing lights, a very busy scene all around that 10-acre area. Reporting live in Chopper 2, Dan Rice, CBS News, New York.
Okay, Dan, thank you.
Lonnie Quinn is in our virtual studio now with the latest on the conditions outside. Lonnie?
Okay, KJ, the conditions are this. Relative humidity all over the place. I mean, if you're below 40%, there's a problem out there. And sure enough, New York City is at 40% even. But look at Andover, 64%. You're 25% in Caldwell, New Jersey. So they are bouncing up and down. If you take a look, though, at what it looks like outside. And again, this is just the current shot as you look over our beautiful city. I mean, how pretty is that picture? But the winds are actually... Okay, they don't help a fire, don't get me wrong, but they're not as strong as they were. You don't see any 10, 20, 25, 30-mile-per-hour gusts. I mean, right now you're looking at a 5-mile-per-hour gust right now in Garden City, or sustained wind. So that's not a big problem. But they do spread a fire just slower than they were the last couple of days. Here's the big changes I see taking place for your day tomorrow into Thursday into Friday. Tomorrow, 57 degrees. Kind of similar to what you saw today, but more clouds, thicker clouds into the afternoon. Rain, not really during the daytime hours, slight little chance. But tomorrow night into Thursday, I think it starts to come down heavy. We have a first alert weather day issued now for your day on Thursday, especially that morning commute. And it gets cold as well. You're only 50 degrees for Thursday, but look at this. On Friday, Mo KJ, I have not used that illustration in a long time. Those are wet snowflakes mixed in. When I come back here a little bit later on in this newscast, I'm going to talk about how much rain we're going to be getting and dare I say it, how much snow we could be experiencing as well. All a little bit later. Right now, guys, it's all you.
Yeah, we need it all. All right, Lonnie, thank you.
You can always find the latest radar and weather conditions, including fire risks and air quality alerts on our website, cbsnewyork.com.